on their platform in general?
It's a gangbangers platform. I think it's for down low brothers. I think it's a down low brother platform for a group of a bunch of in closet homosexual men that's portraying to be gangsters in street.
What up, y'all? It's InkFaceTv, man. Today we gonna react to a clip from the Danza Project, man, a podcast channel on YouTube, man. Dope content, dope podcast. Yeah, man. Today they gonna talk about are the are they wiping out LA gangs for the Olympics? Charlston White's gonna give his answer. So today we gonna go ahead and react to that. You know, I like to react to Charleston White. I think he's funny. And for the most part, he be having some wisdom and some knowledge. You know what I mean? I know he against a lot of LA gangs and all that old good stuff, but yeah, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? For the most part, his content. We're gonna go ahead and react to it though. See what see what my boy Danza gotta say and see what my boy Charleston White gotta say again. Shout out to them, the Danza Project. Shout out to Charleston White. It's InkFaceTv, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into this reaction.
Just a few days ago, and I was speaking about basically what's going on with these podcasts, because it seems like people are just. There used to be a day where even speaking about those sins that you've committed together in a room was frowned upon, right? Like don't talk about it. It's over. Now then it became on the phones, and people were like, "Yo, don't talk about it on the phones." Right now, people are going to public platforms, really claiming all the dirt they've done, and somehow still saying that saying "stop snitching" when we're seeing it on a public platform. We go to LA now, right? California, LA gang culture, which you've spoken about a lot. You see what's going on with Big U, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, even though Brick Baby seems to be a little bit disconnected from that specific.
I think that's one of the problems is with the culture now, and the youth now, is everybody wants to brag and everybody wants to take take responsibility for certain things that's happening and going on in the streets and in the gang world. And I think that's where a lot of individuals are messing up. And I think that's another reason why the streets is getting really watered down because, people don't know how to be quiet. Then people get on these platforms and yeah, they say all this, that, and the third to, let everybody know that they like that and they move like this, that, and the third. And then it just backfires on them and the people around them because, you can't really straddle the fence. You know what I mean? When it comes to that lifestyle, you can't really play both sides, you know what I mean? Because eventually you're going, you know what I mean? The real one, you know what I mean? Fo Extra, for example, he a real street individual. That's why he can't stay home. That's why he in and out of jail. He always in the hood. And that's what comes with that. You know what I mean? You can't really do both. You know what I mean? It's like Brick Baby. Brick Baby for the most part, he tried to steer different and do what things a little different. And it worked for a minute, but he was still straddling that fence, you know what I mean? And that's just kind of what comes with it. But for the most part, yeah, I just think people nowadays just need to be quiet, like they did in back in the day. Nowadays, everybody want to take recognition and they want notoriety and they want to be known for the person who did this, that, and the third. And it's just like it's stupid. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. The streets gonna talk. You know what I mean. So as long as you running your mouth and letting everybody know, everybody gonna let everybody else know. Like it's just
Situation. Do you believe that what's going on there is a massive cleanup due to the Olympics set to be in California in 2028, just like happened in Atlanta in previous days?
Yeah, most definitely.
that's
Yeah, most
crazy.
definitely. There's no way, homie, that they can allow that force to remain present, or to have that kind of influence, homie, when the Olympics come. You talking about millions of people, homie, celebrities,
international,
homie. Man, you talking about the world is involved in this, and so there's no way. When you hear about how they can extort and how they have extorted, nigga, they don't just extort, they kidnap. They kidnap celebrities. You heard niggas say they kidnapped Meek Mill? Nah, homie. And this haven't just started. This intimidated Jimmy Iovine and all the music executives, homie. And it wasn't just him. Suge Knight them did it. That's how Tupac got killed. And with them niggas, them South, them Crips. Homie, so everybody on that side of the world know. You know, we new to this, but nah, this just been a part of the industry. So the record labels, the music industry, everybody happy.
That's a fact, man. This stuff's been going on for a long time. This ain't really new to, like you said, to a lot of us, but it's new to them. You know what I mean? It's now starting to be public and be notarized all on the internet and YouTube and stuff like that. So it's crazy.
That this has finally taken place. This should have happened a long time ago. Yeah, this should have, cause that's what Mob James and them did on behalf of Suge Knight and Death Row Records. They hung Vanilla Ice over the balcony. So homie, so this but they've been doing this shit for a long time. So finally, and you heard what they said. This Big U been a since the 80s. So you know, like I told people a long time ago, homie. Man, them just told me they self. Nip ain't bigger than a cent, cuz.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And this, I mean, Big U got hit with 43 charges that was including racketeering, murder, fraud.
I just see the murder. Yeah, I just see the murder on there.
That's what it is included in the paperwork.
Okay, yeah.
Higher. They called it an enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's they took the look out of state and dumped it. I think they probably killed him and took him out of state and killed him and dumped his body like in Vegas somewhere. But nah, homie.
I believe his name is Rayshawn Williams too. I believe, if I'm wrong, my bad. But rest in peace to that young man too, man. Young football playing athlete, young dude trying to rap and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's crazy work.
The feds been showing out the last 2 years.
The hip hop police are alive and well.
Well, they make it easy for the hip hop police to exist. Nah, the federal government been showing out the last couple of years.
And you spoke on this. We had a clip from our show where you were saying, this is where it's headed, right? Inevitably, they're gonna go down. Do you really feel like you saw this coming, or did you think that they're just gonna keep getting away because they have gotten away with it for quite some time?
Nah, homie. I ain't no psychic. I ain't see shit. I only got one eye. I can barely see. I just have knowledge and understanding that equal to some wisdom at times. But man, you can't. It ain't illegal to be in no gang. Gangs are considered criminal organizations. You can't holler we this and it's two or more of y'all and in the process of y'all hollering we this, y'all break the law. That's a criminal organization. So you can't do what them do in profession. Listen, homie, two of my charges that I was fighting was for me saying I maced the cat. They ain't have no evidence of me macing no cat. But they got me saying I did it. That's what they were using. Another video, homie, they don't see me point the gun and they got me saying what I came outside and did on that fucking Cam Newton shit. They ain't have no video of me doing nothing. But going in and coming, they ain't got no gun on me coming, shoot, fire, doing nothing. But I said what I did. So that's what they were gonna use against me, homie. So these done gave all the evidence. In the beginning, my lawyer was like, man, but it's like you made a confession. I had to convince my lawyer, man, I ain't do that shit. Ain't in a position to convince nobody they ain't done nothing because of their history.
Yeah.
I can say, man, you look at my history. Nigga, I ain't got no history doing nothing. I'm just bullshitting, Andy. Goddamn, man. I ain't got no violent background or me shooting guns and hurting people. So I can convince people based on what I've done in the past. These can't. So just the charges and the criminal allegations alone, they really guilty. They gotta prove they innocent.
Did you see that they claimed the Wack 100 was arrested? Do you feel like that was a publicity stunt?
Well, they said Adam 22.
Oh, yeah, Adam 22. Wack 100 said that Adam 22 got arrested. Do you really feel like he got arrested? Because I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
No. I don't believe he got arrested.
Hell no, he didn't.
I believe the feds contacted him to come turn over some information or some tapes, some recordings, just like they would do Google, just like they would do anybody else who done a doc. So I feel he wasn't arrested, but I believe the Fed probably reached out to him because a lot of the things that they probably have evidence and need evidence for sits in his video file.
Yeah.
From them talking. So yeah, I think it's bullshit. I question anything that comes out of Wack 100 mile. Yeah, anything.
Did you ever do no jumper?
No, hell no. I wouldn't dare sit there. He wouldn't let me wife. Yeah, he wouldn't let me wife.
Did he ever reach out, or was it?
Yeah, hell yeah, he was begging for me to do it. Yeah.
This nigga crazy. He probably would let you do that. And I believe he was begging. I believe he was begging to get him on there. That probably would have, that would have went crazy for his channel. So I definitely believe he was begging Charlston White to get on that platform for sure, for sure. Like, I could guarantee it.
Yeah, he was begging for me to do no jump. I wouldn't do it.
What's your opinion on their platform in general?
It's a gangbangers platform. I think it's for down low brothers. I think it's a down low brother platform for a group of a bunch of in closet homosexual men that's pretending to be gangsters in street. But they punks. Yeah, they gangster gays. So I think in closet punks over there just playing gangster tough guy, Crippin' Blood, California. But yeah, they down low brothers.
It's odd to see
all of everything on that platform. I think
this nigga is wild, y'all. This nigga. Oh shit, man. Charlston White, man. This nigga is a fool, bro. Oh man. This nigga got me. Oh my god.
so that platform is a down low homosexual closeted faggot.
Lord.
Whoa.
I've been trying to be serious.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Well, I guess he ain't going up there now. That's
Nah, them niggas been begging for me too.
right.
But I personally, I like Adam 22. I don't have no issue with him. I've spoken to him a few times. It's just crazy to see everything that's going on because this is.
Yeah, man. Shout out Adam 22. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Adam too, but I do think he be stirring up a lot of stuff in the LA street culture and the street game. You know what I mean? All that stuff, like, and I don't agree with a lot of that, but for the most part, you know what I mean? He give people opportunities and stuff like that, so it is what it is, you know what I mean?
it has always been the criticism on Vlad, but what we're seeing on No Jumper seems to be what's actually going on, because I don't see Vlad having these situations.
Well, they having real criminal.
He lets them get a little too loose.
Well, niggas getting shot up there. They having shootouts, getting brutally assaulted, stripped naked, and how you can't record that and thank the police, man. Come on, man. And everybody you have up there is a criminal with gang ties. Homie, being a criminal with gang ties is not something you want to group a bunch of people in, because that enhances anything you're involved in. When you got gang ties, it enhances whatever charge, it enhances your time. No. And you got all these guys from these different sets, and everybody comes from the criminal elements of society. None of these guys is business owners. Every guy you got up there comes from the criminal elements of society with gang ties and gang affiliation, and the gang has murders and unsolved murders, and all these guys talk about is criminal activity. What else do y'all expect? And you got the white man facilitated. And these ain't making no money. They're not getting paid to do nothing. They got to try to charge somebody to come up here. You heard when they fell out, they ain't making no money. They're doing this for a hobby. Imagine what they women at home saying. Every day going up there to come talk gang politics, and they probably barely making ends meet somewhere. Man, hell,
That's what's
I
crazy.
would dare sit down.
Vlad would get pressed for asking uncomfortable questions.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, that's it for that one, man. If y'all want to see the rest of that video, man, y'all go check out the Danza Project, man. Dope podcast, man. Dope podcast channel, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Danza Project, man. Shout out Charlston White, man. This is InkFaceTv, man. It's much love, man. With that being said, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Support the channel, man. We're gonna go up, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. I'm out of here. Yeah.
So simple. Tenant low. I ain't tripping on none of these hoes, How you doing, man? Now I'm stunning. Steady eating, I ain't hungry now.